Here we are in 2024. We'll make a few predictions up front. It's going to be the biggest year ever. That's pretty easy to say. Every year gets a little bit bigger, but this year is going to be really big, really big. And I want you to be ready for it. The world is going to be a crazier than ever place to live in. You're going to have forces coming at you from every side, every side. It's going to be very easy to get caught into the drama and the stuck energies and the anger and the shifting and changing. Now, it's a beautiful planet, wonderful humans, but they're going through a lot right now. Humanity is well on its way to the next human species, an evolution that's taking place at breathtaking speed. We're going to talk today about how the planet's going one way, how you're hopefully going to be going a bit different way. For the planet, I'm also going to call it the year of AI, year of artificial intelligence. I know some of you don't like it. You say, well, we're here to be spiritual, holy masters or whatever. Yes, but you better understand the capabilities of AI and what's really happening. It's going to enhance just about everything in life, from education to medicine to law. It's going to make life easier in many, many aspects. But there's this element of AI that is frightening. Humanity is going through this huge change, and what is needed on the planet right now is light. Not in a fearful way, in a happy way, in a good way, but it's absolutely needed. It's going to determine the speed and the direction of this very, very, very powerful tool, which could also be used to serve humanity in so many ways. Everything is possible, and you're right in the midst of it. So I proclaim this to be the year of AI for everybody else, for the rest of humanity. For Shaumbra, it's the year of gravity. I'd love to get to that in a moment. It's like, yes, I want love. It's like, well, we're going to start with gravity. We're going to make this the year of gravity and beyond for Shaumbra. Gravity and beyond. It is one of the most beautiful, elegant energy designs of all. There's, first of all, the non-physical gravity, but there is the other side that just doesn't bind things, but actually creates things. Gravity is one of the greatest tools of a creator. If we learn to transcend the limited nature of gravity as it's understood on the planet now, we learn to transcend that, then we go into true love 2.0, the next level of love. But you can't do it if you're caught in this gravity quicksand, this gravity compression chamber. So for the rest of the world, it's the year of the dragon. In other words, things are going to be very disruptive. They're going over here with a big focus on AI and a big focus on these other issues that the planet is facing. The dragon coming through. We're going to go in a bit different direction. We're going to be talking about gravity and ultimately love. Heavens Crossed March 22nd last year, almost a year ago. The light, your divinity, much more accessible, particularly here in this realm. Then what? A lot of you are not real happy with the results so far. And I've looked at it carefully. And what's the deal? You had this great opening, and when it didn't close back up, it's still there. It's still accessible. You got all this potential for bringing in light, consciousness, whatever you want to call it. And I realized that there was something that was really causing this lack of ability to bring it into application in your life. It's right there. What is going on? Well, we had a lot of discussions and finally realized it was this little old thing, this sneaky thing, this sometimes not even on your radar thing called gravity. Gravity was stronger than what any of us ever anticipated. Gravity's been building up for eons of time. It's been solidifying. It's been holding things in. And so many of you, you truly want to break out. We're going to do it today. With your help, we're going to break through this gravitational barrier. Now, the moment that your energy is activated, meaning that the soul being, is choosing to do something, the energy gets activated and it activates into light. The moment that the light starts to move, starts to come into play into your experience, it creates a gravitational force. This gravitational force serves a very, very good purpose. It holds things together. It brings things into kind of a composition. It's a very beautiful dynamic. But over a long period of time, this gravity has been focused more and more on the physical, on this earth plane, been focused in the mind, and there was a true forgetting about the other side of gravity. Gravity doesn't just hold things in physical or emotional. It also is the very same force that opens everything up, that allows you to get into a focus and then allows you to open and expand. The physicists are just starting to talk about it, starting to realize there is another force, another side of gravity. They call it dark matter. I recently titled it Erotheon. Erotheon. Aero meaning air or atmosphere or openness. Theon, basically loose interpretation of the word spirit. So it's open and free spirit. And it's the other side of gravity. It's the part of gravity that opens things up, that transports you into other realms. How do we do this? What are we going to do? How are we going to get through this? And I want it so simple, so easy, that it's just like spreading your wings and soaring on a beautiful current of wind. I mean, that easy. And then it occurred to me, it's as simple as, and you might laugh, or Andy might laugh, music. Music. I thought to myself, that's it. Music is generally non-mental when as a listener. And you listen to some beautiful music, and it brings you through that thickness of gravity like nothing else. With the right music, it allows you to just go right through the old gravity into the Erotheon, into the kind of the flow, the up and not up and down, but the in and out flow of gravity, opening up to let that what has been called dark matter serve you, the other side of gravity. 2024. The rest of the world's going to be focusing on AI. We'll take a little bit different path. We're coming to full spectrum gravity in your life, not as a theory, but in your life. And then that will bring us to Love 2.0. They work hand in hand.